Welcome to the stream. If you are tuning in on YouTube or if you're tuning on Twitch, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about defining success and how defining success takes time. And so, first things first, I really want to get across that success means something different for each and every person. Each and every person is unique, and someone else's definition of success shouldn't be your definition of success. And if you live your life trying to become someone else's definition of success, then eventually you're going to get exhausted because you are not living a life that's fulfilling to you. And so you should do yourself a favor and really think about what success means to you. And it really is different for everyone because there are some people in the world that feel like they were born to do something and they know exactly what they want, but not everyone's like that. So don't feel anxious or don't feel bad that you may not know what your definition of success is, because it takes time. Like, I know there's even kids out there that are like 8 to 10 years old and feel like they know exactly what they want to do and are really successful at that. And there's also people that are like 40, 45 and still figuring it out. And as long as you're working towards that goal and figuring out what type of success you want, then you can actually make like a difference in your life. What's up, John Show? Thanks for the hearts. But like, first things first, you just have to understand that like success is different for everyone, and you can't base your life and your success on what someone else thinks, because you want to live a fulfilling life and you want to be happy. And that's also one thing that I want to talk about too, is how I feel like people have been focusing a lot on making money rather than making themselves happy. But anyways, I want to talk a little bit about shifting success from how much money you can make to how much happiness you can make for yourself. Because as long as you're feeling fulfilled and you feel like you're living a life with direction and something that you're passionate about, then at the end of the day, it's not going to matter how much money that you make. You'll figure out a way to make it work because you're happy. I've seen so many examples of people that focus way too much on the money, and they might make $2 million, $3 million, and then they commit suicide because they're unfulfilled. Money will definitely, it can help you, it can make happiness easier, but if that's the only thing that you're focusing on, then you're going to live a life that is unfulfilling, and you're going to keep searching for something to make you feel a certain way, but you're not going to be able to find it because you weren't prioritizing happiness. And so a lot of people ask me, or they come into chat and ask me, like, I don't know what I want to do yet, or like, you talk a lot about like what it takes to be successful, but I don't even know what my definition of success is. And so one thing that I like to tell people is that you're not going to know exactly what you like to do until you've tried 100 things, and then you'll be able to know, like, out of those things, what might be the thing that makes you the most happy. I also wanted to share or have everyone go through an exercise on what success, an exercise on figuring out what success is to you. And I think if I talk about my definition of success, then it can help you guys figure out yours. So I have two like life goals, and for my personal life and my career, like my definition of success is to be able to create a generational amount of wealth for my family and for my kids and for my kids' kids, so that 10 generations from now, that kid will have his college like paid for, his housing. I want my kids to know that someone in our family worked really hard for us to get to where we are today, and I want to be that inspiration for them to continue like that legacy. Yeah, Sharp, fuck it up. Hey, thanks, Ken Pie. Thanks again for editing my dance vid. I appreciate it. Lori sent me like the video, but it was like really, I think the iMessage kind of like fucked it up, but I'm glad that someone was able to get it and it being clear. My other like life, or my other definition of success for me, like in the being a part of the gaming community and being a part of Twitch, is I want to be able to create a community of gamers that spread positivity and push each other to become better than they were before. And that's been one of the main reasons why I wanted to make a Twitch channel, is just to bring people together and spread personal development into the gaming world, because I think it's important. Mindset is a super important thing, and I feel like it's something that you should work on like every single day. Like there is no end to, like, once college is done, or once whatever academics that you're doing is done, like your learning doesn't stop there. If anything, your learning like just starts. You are like forever a student of the world, and I think you, by kind of putting your perspective in that way, really like humbles you and allows you to easily connect with other people. The whole world had to do it. True. Gotta let them know. But yeah, these two definitions of success is really what's like motivating me and pushing me to do things like this, because I just want to share like my experience with everyone, and then hopefully it can help someone that may be listening to this. And I'm not gonna stop, because there's like so many people in this world that don't realize their potential, and like just as a person, I don't want to waste any of that. Like whether or not it makes me money or not, I'm going to push myself to hopefully make a difference in someone else's life. Or actually, the last thing that I want to talk about is steps on how to define your success. And so, one, if you feel like you don't know what it is that you want to do at all, then what you need to do is look at all the proudest achievements that you have, whether it's winning a basketball game, winning an Apex Legends game, graduating college, making a difference in someone's life, making food at home, your first time making steak and it's good. Whatever your proudest achievements are, write them all down so that you have an idea of what things fuel your soul and fulfill you the most, so that you can start figuring out what it is that makes you happy. The next thing that you want to do is to challenge your assumptions, and that goes with limiting beliefs that you might have. For example, let's say you had a lot of fun playing basketball and you won a league, and you don't want to pursue it because you feel like you're not good enough, or some limiting belief that you might have, whatever it is. Challenge that and tell that inner demon that's telling you that you can't do it to go away, and pursue that wholeheartedly, because I feel like you never know where something might take you until you put your foot in the gas and push 100% for that thing that you want. There's this quote that I heard about where do most of the dreamers and the ideas and the dreamers and the ideals, where do those people live? And the answer to that question is in a graveyard, because there are so many people that maybe they would have been the next best singer or the next best music artist or the next best engineer, but they didn't even try because an inner demon in their heart told them that they couldn't. And so what you want to do is challenge your assumptions, so that even if there's something in you that's saying that you can't, you push past that to the point where that becomes a habit. And then once you've figured out what it is that you want to do, or what your definition of success is, you need to create levels of success so that it doesn't feel so far away. And what I mean by that is by setting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 year goals, so that it doesn't feel as far or as difficult. You need to create those levels of success for yourself so that it doesn't feel like it's too far, Once you figure out what it is that you want to do, you can reverse engineer your goals. So let's say you want to make $1 million, and if you reverse engineer that a couple years back each time, then reaching that goal isn't going to be as hard, If you take off those limiting beliefs on yourself, then you're 100% going to make it. There's enough success out there for everyone, and I think if you take steps towards a direction, then you can definitely make it. The principles of success is, the first principle of success is desire, and then the second one is making a plan to reach that desire and following through every single day. Knowledge without action isn't going to get you anywhere, so at the least you can have an action plan to start working on these things, because I feel like it's hard unless you have good self-awareness. And so I hope that this can hopefully help you bring your hopes and dreams and slowly bring it into reality. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the talk today. If you are watching this on Twitch, thank you guys for staying here with me and listening live. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. If you feel like this made a difference in your life or brought value to you, then make sure you share the video.
Give me that play by play. Put it up, don't back down. You can't